Hello and welcome along to episode 5 of Soulforged in our video. We don't have any sound. Hello? Oh no, you have me. Go on, talk away, guys.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, you guys are working too. It's just the music that's not working. Is that better? Do you guys hear the music on Roll20 now?
I can see it in your eyes.
You
No
hear the music
music
on
on
Roll20, not music in your brains.
No music.
You don't hear it?
Nope.
Okay.
And the music. Yeah, I hear it now.
Oh, there it is.
Cool. Okay, so last session, Verity, second son of the king, scried in a pool of water that trouble was coming to Shelton, a village up to the far north. And it was decided that you would all, or almost all, take boat to the north to try and prevent whatever trouble was coming. He believed it was far enough in the future.
He saw an eyeless creature on a giant white ship, giving orders to people who were being tortured on the boat, and there were soulless people.
But that was something he'd seen before. His current image was of a red-keeled ship approaching Shelton, which you know to be the ships that have in the past taken people hostage. So the group decided to take ship up the water. However, Karina decided that there was a lot of things she wanted to focus on in the city. Primarily the nature of the magic that was hiding these ships, and also the nature of the magic that. Hold on, I've got to scroll. Sorry. Potentially also the illusion magic that was used within the battles. She also wanted to take care of the boy Kepit, communicate with the towers, and probably research true seeing to see whether she would be able to see these mysterious invisible ships. So, we left Karina behind, and subsequently we left Alora behind, as Alora is going to Hawaii, the bitch. So we won't see her for a month.
She can go to Hawaii, but we can't go to Sorcerer Isle.
I know, right? The world is full of things that are truly unfair. Nevertheless, I'm stuck with these people, and they're stuck here with me. So let's find out who they are. Today I have playing with me, Michaela.
Hello, I'm Michaela. I am playing Winona Barrelite, the Deep Gnome Rogue / Artificer.
I have Jamal.
Hey guys, it's me, Jamal, back again with another not dead character. And I'll be playing the very much not dead. Well, I did get downed last session, didn't I? So I'm not dead.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Who is your character today?
Galthax Stonebreaker, the hecking huge, hulking Goliath, path of the Juggernaut Barbarian.
I have Jay.
Yo, I'm Jay. I'm playing Kyla Nazarath, the Trident. That's what I am. Fuck. Cleric, bard / cleric.
Does anybody know what they're playing? Let's find out. I have Josh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I will be playing Luca Wicks, the Drake Warden Ranger. And who's that Drake? That is almost level enough to evolve. He is called Vero, and he is a dark blue lightning dragon.
He knows what he's playing.
You forgot the fox part.
Yeah, that was I think a tactical decision because everybody else, others stumbled over their beings. Yes, just in case anyone didn't get it, we have a Deep Gnome Artificer Rogue. We have a Triton Cleric Bard. We have a Goliath Path of the Juggernaut Barbarian, and a Fox Anthropomorph Drake Warden Ranger. So we also have a boat. We're on the message. We're on the message heading north with Ankeg. If you remember Ankeg, he had hoped to get some time relaxing around in town.
But an Ankeg?
Yes, Ankeg is the captain.
That's his
What
name.
an Ankeg is a captain?
No, he's just a guy that they call Ankeg.
What? I don't know what else this refers to.
What? It's a monster.
Oh yeah.
In
they're
Dungeons
fucking
and
terrifying.
Dragons. They
Maybe?
burrow under the ground. Yeah, they pop up and they're ugly.
Yeah, let me just drop the image real quick in
I got
Discord.
it, I got it. It's in the VTT.
I thought he chose that name on purpose to sound intimidating.
Maybe he did. I didn't. But yeah, well, that is the name of the captain. Yeah, he captains the message. How have you not brought this up in the last 4 times you've sailed with the guy?
We were all in the know, and it was just didn't need commenting on.
Yeah, well, you guys are headed up to the north, and with you on the ship is Verity and some of his closest guards. Notably missing from the group is Burek. If you remember, Burek was the slightly disrespectful, almost, but well-respected man who was Chivalry's right-hand man, Verity's older brother's right-hand man.
You get fired.
No, you don't think so. He's just not coming with you up north. None of these soldiers seem quite excited. The atmosphere on the boat is that of a group that, yeah, they seem excited. It's a bit morbid, really. I hand over to you.
They are excited or they're not excited.
They are.
Oh, okay. Good.
They appear excited for the journey north, which is weird when you think that you may well be coming upon a raided town, right?
I'm excited too, but I'm choosing to be optimistic that we have seen this vision ahead of time and we will cut them off.
Well, that's positive, I guess. The boat will be going up the coast, close to the coast. So it'll be going up in between Shale and Antler Island, and Lands Rock and Gull Island, etc., all the way up to Shelton. The journey takes about 7 hours, 8 hours. Is there anything in particular that people are doing on the journey? Getting themselves ready.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I broke the webcams. There we go. No preparations needed. It's mostly a wizardly thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Needed. None of you can change what spells you have. Actually, I think you can. Winona, you can change what spells you have prepared.
I can, and I already did.
Cool. Right. Okay. So you know what you're taking already. And as you're prepping up,
I did want to talk to our friend, our new wizard.
Well, wizard. Indeed, I was about to bring him into the conversation.
Perfect.
There's a bit of a. You keep hearing a little bit. This sort of fiddler is tuning up out on the front of the boat. So often when these boats go into battle, they have a musician to help keep the oarsmen in time within the heat of battle. And you notice that, kind of watching over them, a little curious, as this fiddler is sort of tuning up his viola, is our friend Jenkins, the bumbling wizard, as you so know him. So far, the only encounter you've had with him was from behind a stack of books. And he was like, yes, I'm coming. According to Court Mage Jera, he is one of the best, most hopeful prospects. Although I believe Luca's words were, I hope he's not a transmutation wizard.
What a useless subclass.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, Jenkins, I was wondering about your capabilities. What sort of magic
So was I.
you have? Oh. Okay. And
I'm trying to work out what spells to prepare for this journey. I don't know. I've never really been on an adventure.
All right. Don't stress too much. What's in your spell book?
Some of these I'm not so practiced with, you understand. But I do know a few spells. I can do this. And he motions with his hand, and a little image of you, Winona, sort of flickers in his hand briefly before dissipating.
Okay. Pretty good.
And when there's fire... Hold on. And then he gets a tinderbox out and he lights a little flame. And then he begins to make it move a little bit with his hand.
Hey, so you cannot manifest flame.
No, I haven't mastered. Well, I can manifest flame, but it's quite. It's not very. It's not. I know the theory.
Okay. Anything else?
I learnt a ritual that helps me know, and I use it to wake me up in the morning.
Boy.
I know many, many languages and can understand even more, and I can detect the presence of magic around me.
Okay, great. This is what. Okay, so I will remove detect magic.
Okay, yeah, he has.
You can do it.
I can also identify old objects, and I can
Fantastic.
write in the sky, although... No, he can't write in the sky, that's rubbish. I can write on paper with magic.
Most people can do that without magic, but alright. Jenkins, don't sell yourself short.
I can...
Detect magic.
I can make a disc.
No! Not that fucking disc.
And I do have a very, very companionable friend. I call him Nelith. He carries my books, and he gestures over towards his unseen servant who's carrying his books.
Aww. Fantastic.
And there is one wonderful thing that my magic brings me, but, well, he's a little nervous. Yeah, ready? And he lifts up his hat, his wizardly hat. It's a very pointy wizardly hat. And inside it is a bat that is hanging from it and is asleep. It's very small.
Cute. This is great.
I do know a few other bits of magic, but they're not very... Well, as I say, I've never been on an adventure. I'm not sure. I can open locked doors, and I can create a message through a mouth. And then I've got some that I've never really cast, but I know the logic of.
Anything that can be useful in a fight?
I know the theory of a spell that creates flame. My tutor was telling me that it might be useful to cast it into water, but to make a larger explosion and steam, especially if we're going to be dealing with boats. But honestly, I know the words, and I have prepared it for today, but I'm a little hesitant about using it. I like to read and to study magic, but well...
Nerd!
The doing of it is not really my specialty, you know?
It's alright, Jenkins.
So for the record, if you're interested in like what you
Right.
need to prepare, he has magic mouth, and he has the other one at level
Knock?
2. He does have knock. Yes. What's the other ritual he has at level 2? Oh, he can write in the sky. Look at him. He has Skywrite.
right.
Go him. And then he has Agonaz's Scorcher, which is his flame that he can prepare.
Fantastic.
He also has Rope Trick. And then from there, it's pretty much like Illusory Script, Identify. He has Grease, Floating Disc, Find Familiar. Detect Magic, Comprehend Languages. Catapult and Alarm. There you go. So he does have another spell. Combat.
Great. Anyone think any of those should be prioritized?
He only has those spells, and he can prepare them all. So
Oh, okay.
he'll be alright.
Fantastic. You
Because
know
most of
what,
them are
Jenkins?
rituals.
I think don't stress too much. All right. The best way to learn is through application of what you've studied.
Is it? Oh, then I'm afraid I haven't really learned all that much.
I said the best way, not the only way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Jera says I should be using my magic practically to get better at what I... Are we going to die?
No.
You don't seem very certain.
Okay, let me think. Now, Winona is confident that she and her friends will not die, but she is not confident about Jenkins. Is that a deception check?
You can try and deceive him if you want
No,
and tell him
no.
that he
You know
might
what?
be okay.
No. I'll take that. Jenkins, I will do everything in my power to make sure you do not die.
Oh, well, that's good, right? And you are powerful adventurers, I'm told, right?
Heroes of the realm, apparently.
Yeah. That must have been real scary, though, your first time, right?
I mean, yeah, but gotta do what's got to be done.
Oh,
I'm gonna slide in between the two of them and say, yes, it was very scary, but when you're faced with the true evil of this world, you must stand tall. And as us heroes of the realm, we stood the tallest, and I will just walk away.
We stood the tallest on the back of a giant worm, I will reiterate.
I did hear about that. I think it sounds very cool.
Yeah, listen, Jenkins, everyone starts somewhere. Don't worry too much. Deep breath. Remember your studies. We're all working together here.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Okay. Well, I feel confident now. I'm gonna unprepare detect magic.
Yes,
He has
you
it.
can do that.
Cool.
Okay. Any other sort of preparations that you wish to make?
I'm good.
Great. In that case, unless you guys have any particular people you want to talk to, we'll sort of fast forward through as the boat gets to Ferriston.
Yeah, probably when we get closer, I'm gonna, talk with each of our party members. We can sort of glaze over it's inspiring leader.
Yep.
So everyone can get 10 pit points. 11.
How are you inspiring us individually?
Literally said glaze over. Whatever. Alright, I'll go into detail with each one of you. This is what you want. I will take up a half hour doing this.
Yeah, I want customized speeches specific to each of us, please.
Well, I'm mostly interested as to how you are inspiring Jenkins.
Yeah, I think Winona would come over and say,
I have to include him.
Yeah, I think you should include him. He,
I think he could use some encouragement, Kai.
Alright, 40 minutes it is. 10 minutes per person. I'll start with Jenkins. Yeah, I'll just walk up. Hey, you doing all right?
No, I can't particularly say that I am, but I'm trying. Winona says she's going to protect me. I'm not going to die. At least she doesn't think so.
That's good, yeah. I mean, well, I'll look out for you, of course.
Thanks.
I mean, pretty much you gotta stick behind Galthic and you'll be fine.
He is very big, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much hides us all.
I can stay behind him. That's good. That's good. Yes.
Yeah.
You've done the slots too, right?
Yeah, I mean, as much as the others.
Oh, okay. Well, good. That's good.
You'll do fine. Just focus on what you can do, and the rest will come.
Thank you. I will. How much HP does he get? That is a good question, actually.
11 temporary.
11 temporary hit points. That's not bad, you know. I just realized he does actually have a few other spells that I wasn't able to see because they're homebrew. But they are available to him, but I don't think any of them are particularly useful. So we'll leave him like that. Fantastic. And then as you as
Wait. Hold
Go
the phone. Who's he going to next?
That's what I said. And as Kai, as you say this, you notice that Jenkins is feeling a little bit more sort of relaxed. He's feeling a little more confident in his own abilities. What are you doing next?
Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
That's one way of doing it.
Let's do Luca next. Hey, Luca.
Hello,
And I just nudge you.
You're inspired.
I'll nudge him back. Hello, Kylan.
So formal.
You doing fair on the boat today?
Well, as much as someone who's never been on a boat before can. Well, someone who's not a great swimmer can.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, it's been fairly calm today, so not too bad.
Yeah, I've just remembered that I swam the other day. Forget what I just said.
You did.
Yeah, but you zoned out. You were in the zone. You were doing your thing. You probably didn't even realize it.
No! What is water? Water off a duck's back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, water's water, but wet. Anyways.
Just a quick one. Kai, did you say it was 11 temp HP?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You've more than doubled Jenkins' HP.
What?
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He's
We will have to protect him.
I'm just gonna see if I can roll with him to Thingy. So let's just
So
see if that
how are
comes up.
you
Yeah, it does.
today?
Yeah, it does.
I'm doing well. It's calm out. I mean, there's a whole ordeal that we're coming up on, but sure it'll be fine.
I have faith in you.
Oh, I have faith in you too.
Thank you so much. Consider yourself inspired. Have 11 temporary.
And you know what? Same to you and Vero.
That's a point, actually. Does inspiring me to give you temp HP as well?
Each creature gains 11 temp HP.
Including you?
Yeah, including me.
That's weird, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah, but it's good.
I'm hyping myself up with each of these speeches.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like inspiring the others inspires me.
Okay, I can roll with it.
I'm gonna put my hands on Kai's cheeks, and I'm gonna get really close, and I'm just gonna say, just remember that if you perish out there, your name will live on as a hero. Just think heroes in legend and lore, in all the stories. Sure, you won't be here to know that it's happening, but I'll know, because I'll be telling the stories.
And that's what matters.
Yes.
I give you a hug.
Aw,
I will hug him back.
that was inspirational.
It was.
Yeah. Going down the list. Winona's next.
Okay.
Hey, Winona. How you doing?
Hey, Kai.
You seem doing better on the boat today.
That's exactly. I was just trying to sit here towards the center area, not near the edges. Not trying to see the waves too much, but I think I am getting used to it, yes.
Well, that's good. I mean, we've been on enough boats by now.
Still not much of a swimmer, unlike Luca.
He didn't even realize he was swimming the other day.
That's how good he is at it. But do you think we're gonna get there before or after?
Well, truth be told, I don't know, but I hope we do get there before.
That's what I'm hoping to. I'm not really trying to see a bunch of people losing their souls again.
Yeah, it's tough. Especially even hearing what they were thinking was off-putting.
Yeah, that must be... Oh, Kai just reminded me of something I wanted to do, but we can worry about that later. But yeah, I think we are on the right track, you know? Hopefully we can do some good this time.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. We got a lot on our shoulders, but we seem to carry it well.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I suddenly feel like I have 11 temp HP.
That's because you do, Winona. As I crouch down and give you a hug.
Oh, we're all getting hugs. Yay. Fantastic.
Jenkins didn't get a hug with his
Jenkins
with his
didn't get a
inspiration.
Died.
He's not a hero.
He's not.
He has to earn the title.
Yes.
He's not a villain.
Oh.
He's merely Jenkins.
Poor sweet boy.
We must make sure he does not fall like that fool Leroy.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go talk to Galthak now, so just, sit tight in the center and we'll be there soon enough.
Yeah, I think I will. And then Winona's just continuing to, like, meditate in the center of the boat.
Yeah, and then I head over to get wherever Galthak is.
That would probably be down in the guts of the ship trying to work on something and not doing a very good job of it.
Okay.
What are you working on in the depths of the ship?
I was about to say, I like you didn't specify. Whatever he's working on is not going well. It could be anything.
Yeah. Stop.
Something nondescript.
Something nondescript.
Galthak's got a
He's working on a wooden yo-yo.
Yes.
Yeah, I go and find wherever you are. Oh, hey, Galthak. What you doing?
You know how hard it is to work on a ship?
I'd say it's probably a bit difficult.
I'm trying to sharpen my javelins and I keep blunting the bastards every time.
Oh,
The rocking motion completely destroys the edges.
I
Not hold a
see.
blade for worth a damn.
Hmm.
Did they fare you any better than me?
It's been fairly well. Everyone seems to be doing all right, granted with the news that we have and what's to come.
How's everyone holding? How they all doing?
Well, Winona's doing all right. Less seasick today. Luke is his usual self. And then I think Jenkins is doing okay.
Jenkins, lad. Need some confidence in him.
Yeah.
If you had his character sheet, you wouldn't be confident either.
Need some confidence and some training in him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, he does not have a -2 to con. Oh boy. Jenkins is staying at the way back.
Ouch.
Okay, well.
Boy, it looks like he'd fall over in a stiff breeze. We've got to toughen him up.
If
I
anyone's
reckon I should
good
give
at...
him a training regimen.
I was just about
Get
to
him
suggest
lifting
that.
weights.
Yeah.
Might have to
Yeah.
get him started on the sugar sacks.
Do him some good.
Fuck it, I'm giving up on these javelins. You're making headway today. I'll wait until it's calmer seas.
Probably the smartest option. I think when
Javelin
you're
heads blunted and strewn across the floor. Everywhere.
Man, you weren't getting that. It's giving you trouble.
Yeah. Wasted half the damn supplies. Ah, well. Always be smelted again. What brings you down here anyway?
Well, mainly just wanted to talk with you, see how you were doing. Get an idea of, like, what you think is gonna come.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't have a damn clue. Guess we'll just take it every day as it comes, yeah?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
One step at a time. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Assess what happens when it does.
Mm-hmm.
As you two are talking downstairs, Winona, Verity approaches you and says, I don't know if you want to gather your group, but we were thinking of perhaps setting in a little before we get to Shelton. Making a little bit of the journey up the coast, just in case there are boats in the harbour. It may be easier to fight the raiders from on foot.
Oh. Okay. So is he saying we're gonna land a little bit before we get there?
Yeah, so he's saying the boat's going to touch to the shore a little before you get there, and it's totally up to you guys whether you want to get off there or whether you want to stay with the ship until you come into the harbour. But he definitely thinks that his soldiers should be split between those two places.
Yeah. That's a great point.
I don't
will
mean to be
gather
rude, but
everyone.
you don't look too comfortable on a boat.
No, I'm just trying not to think about the moving too much and the openness. But I will gather everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I vote we get off of this boat as soon as possible. But and
Well, you'll find Kai and Galthak below decks.
good. Yes. And I will, I think, call Luca over. Everyone, there's a question of where we should disembark. Now, or should we take the boat all the way up to Shelton?
By the looks of it, I'd say now. You look at an odd tinge of green.
Listen, if I can make it if need be.
It certainly would be the recommendation of Verity. It makes more sense, right?
If you got the stomach for it.
For you guys to get off early, I meant.
To leave the boat sooner. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. If so that's Verity's recommendation. I will agree with it.
While you guys are having this discussion, Jenkins sort of comes over and... how many of these books should I bring to shore? He's got
0.
a part like this. None? I've got to at least bring my spell book, right?
Just the spell. Sorry, 1. Just the spell book.
You don't think we'll need to speak to the raiders? I have a book of their language.
Okay, yeah, you should bring that too.
Okay.
Wait, you know their language? Are you
I've
the
been
first
studying.
person?
No, Jera's been helping me. We were working on the tablet. It was me that translated it.
Jenkins.
And we, I have a couple of others here. This is on their gods. Maybe it would help to understand them. And then he sort of starts putting other books forward, like this is to tactics at sea for fighting ships, and this is a practical guide to to using magic with villagers, and this is for
No.
trauma.
I think just the ones relevant to the raiders and seem very, very useful.
Okay. What about protecting a village from attack from sea? That book seems helpful, right?
That one.
Well, I don't know that we have time to...
Improvise? Oh no. That's okay. Okay.
Breathe.
I've got 10 HP. I'll be okay. And
You'll be fine. Don't you feel concerned?
shovels a couple of books into his sort of shoulder bag, and the rest he sort of... You notice him, he puts them into the corner, like below decks, he puts them into the corner, and then he starts like covering them with burlap sack, and then like securing them down and tying them, and then he sort of pats them gently.
Aww.
And then he comes over and... What about Nelif? Can Nelif come?
I mean, yes. I think he's required to.
Okay. And then he sort of lifts his hat up and he puts his hand in and he brings out his bat and you're going to come with us too. I promise you won't get in trouble. And he holds his bat close and puts him back. Okay.
Is this guy a human?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a picture of him somewhere, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There you go.
Aww. Oh my goodness. Adorable.
I don't know what that is in his right hand, but neither does he. He has no way of casting whatever that is. But he does have a staff, and it does look a bit like that. The staff is a lot more powerful than him. The staff's a lot more powerful than him. It's a gift from Jera. It might be useful. We don't know.
Aww.
Oh.
Fantastic.
He's a really, really tragic replacement for Karina, I'm sorry. And I'm not going to lie, I did the combats before I knew Karina wasn't present. So, good luck.
It's okay. I like the added challenge. We've got an escort quest now.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Oh, wait, one more thing before we disembark. Wait, how far are we from the town? Like, if we get off here and walk?
The Verity said that the walk would be about half an hour.
Fantastic. Okay.
I think we're meant to run.
Well, it's the same either way. And then Winona will turn to the rest of the party. I think we should do our little psychic communion, in case we're separated. By which I mean she will use her psychic whispers power so we can... I gotta roll a d8 to see how many hours, but...
What are you doing, sorry?
I am giving us telepathic communication. They can communicate with me telepathically, and I can communicate with them. Well, I don't know why this thing is not rolling. Oh, there it is.
Boom.
Okay. 4 hours. The three of us, or should I give one to Jenkins? What do you guys think? You know what? No, Jenkins is not going to be out of anyone's sight. The three of us. Okay. So we can at least, as long as we're within a mile, communicate telepathically. Okay. I'm feeling. Let's do this.
Okay. And with that, you guys are able to take to the shore. It is approximately 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening. The sun is low on the horizon, but has not set.
Great.
At the moment, as you guys make it onto the hills, you're able to maneuver up the coast over the cliffs. You notice that Verity stopping here at this little small inlet makes a lot of sense because just past here the cliffs become a lot higher, and even from here you can see the watchtower of Shelton that stands over the city. It's quite a tall tower. It's a little way down, and as you guys you're running, right, or at least jogging, right, as you guys begin to progress along the coast up to the north. You notice at first Jenkins is puffing and blowing a little bit, but he's determined he's going to keep up.
You guys are able to maneuver along the coast. After a moment, you feel the sort of flutter, and if you are sharp-eyed, you will notice that a bat takes flight in front of you all. And as you progress along the coast, the first person, I'm assuming the one in the lead, is Galfak. He's also probably the quickest.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we assume that Luca is next in line?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as you guys begin to run up the hill, go ahead and give me a perception check from the two of you, please. You're looking for two different things. Actually, I might take one from Kai as well, but that's an abstract high DC, so it might work. Galvak,
Yes.
your
What do I
perception
see?
check.
That's a 21.
Oh, 21, nice. You notice that there are more lights on in the village than there normally would be at this time. It's a little early to start lighting oil lanterns and torches. The town seems a little bright. Luca?
Something's got him going. Something's happening.
25.
25. You look out to the ocean. And you see Verity's ship coming in, but you also see a few fishing boats in the harbour that appear to be sort of at anchor out in the sea, which is unusual at this time of day. Kai, your perception check. You don't notice anything that these guys have missed. Fight. It was, and there was a very slim chance, but I suddenly thought if you could see it, maybe that would make a lot of sense to you. No, okay, cool. So yeah, as you guys begin to head on down to the town, there we go. You can all see that, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. As you wrap around the corner, you begin to notice that in the water a little far to the north is a red-keeled boat. It's sort of 50 or 60 feet out to sea. It doesn't appear to have made land yet. And you see a few fishing boats out in the harbour, sort of trying to create a blockade.
Can we see people in the town?
Yeah, these lights that you saw, torches are being sort of put into the ground at various locations. Little barriers they're trying to put up. They look like they're getting ready for something, obviously.
And how far away is the red ship?
About 60 or 70 feet out to sea, I think, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Let me just measure it. Yep, about 60, 70 feet.
Oh, okay. It looks like we got here first, right? Let's get in there.
Okay, so you're just going to run into the town, yeah? So, just to qualify, I have a map here. I've put you guys in the town, but you can out the town if you wish. So let's...
I think Jenkins should stay near Kai.
At the moment, you are approaching from this angle.
Wait, sorry, I moved myself. Okay,
it's
here I
okay, I've
am.
multiplied you. Yeah, so you're currently approaching from this angle, and you will see the watchtower out to your right. The town proper is down to the south. By the way, if your character feels absolutely tiny, go ahead and zoom in a bit once we get into like combat and stuff. But yeah, and you... Oh dear. Hold on a second, sorry. Yeah, and you can see this one boat. I don't know if you can see it from where you are. But there's the one boat out to sea. And then a few little ship boats. Shipping boats? Is that what we call them? Fishing boats. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Not shipping boats. So, I don't know if you guys want to sort of make a stand from the watchtower and try and like do anything from up there, or if you want to get down to the village proper and be right down at the coast.
I mean, I don't know how much we could do from the watchtower. Right?
No, it's quite a long way up.
I could fire from there.
Yeah, I was thinking besides Luca's incredible range,
Mm.
the rest of us probably want to be closer.
Am I correct in thinking that Luca can communicate with all of you via this telepathic link?
No, it's just me.
But you then can communicate outwards, right? So messages can be passed.
As long as we're within a mile of each other.
Yeah, I mean, Luca, if you want to stand in the watchtower, there will be nowhere you can't shoot from up there. You have sharpshooter, right?
Oh, he got mad.
Sorry? What?
Hello?
Hello?
He's back. He's back. Hello?
Yeah.
Are you hearing?
I'm hearing everything. What
Just happened.
You disconnected, Josh.
What?
My Discord just like closed and then opened within a second.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. Yeah, Josh, you have sharpshooter, right?
I do.
So you can shoot from 500 feet if you wish. Do you want to stand up in the watchtower and shoot from there, or?
Yeah, where is it? I don't know where I'm going.
There's a watchtower. I don't know where you're going either. Get back up there. There's a watchtower out here to the right,
Oh, I thought that was.
and
like
then there's a village down here.
Yeah, I'll go to the watchtower.
Okay, cool. I think if you actually stand on the watchtower, you won't be able to see anything. But if you stand just there, you should be able to see everything from up there. The rest of you, I'm assuming, are making your way all the way down to the village. Yes?
Following
Yeah.
Galthak's footsteps, yes.
Okay. Go ahead. And as you make your way down there, you will notice that the message has just docked up over here. I'll just draw a little X for now. The message has just docked, and you see soldiers sort of pouring onto the beach, lining up along the beach. Verity is calling out commands, waving his sword around.
Wait, Verity's down there?
Yeah.
He didn't come with us?
No.
Oh, he just sent his soldiers, I guess.
He sent a few soldiers, but only 2 or 3 with you guys,
Okay.
because you guys are the equivalent of the entire soldier group. The rest are going to get off the boat over there and start lining up along the shore.
Right.
And they do so. Once you get down to the town, Verity sort of hails you with a sword and travel out to sea.
Whoa. How many?
He sort of points at the boat.
I can't see that from here. 1 second, sorry.
You can't see
Have
that?
they-
No, not from where
it's
I am. No, it's
totally
completely
blocked
blocked by
by
housing.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, we can
All
just
the
do
all
that
the
one.
houses and then all the trees give off.
Yeah, the houses
Massive
are
shadow.
cover, but I did this all myself, adding them all in, and then I didn't realise that it was going to mean you couldn't see out to sea. So I'll do that. Better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can see what Luca's up to.
cool. Is that better for all of you? Great, okay.
Yeah.
And you can all now see the boat, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The boat is there. It does not appear to be moving.
That's the one.
That's what you see for now.
I mean, are there townspeople around? I want to know how
Yeah.
long ago this boat showed up, essentially. I want to ask someone when
Okay.
it was first spotted.
An older sort of gentleman who looks to be in charge is currently talking with Verity. You can go up and interrupt him if you wish.
No, that feels rude.
If you sort of head over towards them, Verity will sort of wave you in, and the man will say, the red boat, it came and it went and it came again. About an hour ago it arrived. It turned very quickly, nimble for a boat, I don't know. And then out it went. It arrived again, but our watchtower didn't see it until it was very close. Strange.
That's what I was wondering. But everyone's still accounted for here in the town. No one's been disappeared.
That's right. Get a roll call every half hour.
Good. This is very good. that are not doing anything. What should we do? Just stand, prepare defenses?
Verity sort of looks at you and perhaps they wait on the sun. It is setting.
We should
Then-
prepare then.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe
Okay.
we should get the non-combatants out in one of the bigger buildings, keeping an eye on each other.
We sent most of those who can't fight for themselves up to the watchtower. And in fact, Luca, as you are standing at the
Luca.
watchtower, you do begin to hear that a couple of children are sort of calling out for their mothers, and a couple of old women seem to be there. You've got the old ones and the children. In the last line of defense. Don't fuck up.
Luca, come in telepathically.
Luca here, over.
You're keeping a watch for the old people, the young. Everyone's there and accounted for, right?
You want me to shoot the old and young people?
No,
over?
no. Make sure no one shoots them.
Protect the young and old. Okay, over.
Over. Okay, great. They're being guarded. I will tell Verity.
Okay. So you're just going to wait, and any other preparations you're making this time?
I mean, have they set up, like, any kind of defenses around?
Apart from putting a couple of torches in the ground, and like,
Yeah.
there's a sort of very weird makeshift barricade down by the docks, where they've just got a couple of boats and they've put them like side on in the water and propped them, but they're pretty weak and flimsy. Would I give me a perception check?
Sure. I don't think that's a terrible idea, Galthak, if you want to help them move more boats. 17.
Yeah, you do notice that there is a little bay near the red ship. Right.
Oh, this over here?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll point that out to everyone.
We didn't think we could defend it, but maybe with all your soldiers. How did you get here so fast? We had one man come from Gull Island. And Verity sort of turns and yes, I sent him. We have ways of communicating over distances. This attack was seen. Seen? What do you mean? We thought it might have been coming from a distance. We saw it, the boats coming towards here. You guys know immediately that Verity is lying.
Yeah.
But the gentleman sort of nods and, oh, good. We're being watched over. That's nice. Great.
Aw.
Good.
But does Verity seem, like, happy with this turn of events, or is he kind of down?
He's grateful that the town hasn't been raided.
Yeah.
Okay. Verity sort of looks at you all and if our soldiers go over there to stop the bay, I fear they won't be able to protect the town if the boat comes from both angles. I think our best bet is to ring them around the town, focusing on the harbours.
Should maybe we, just us, go check out this little bay and the soldiers stay here in the town?
I think that's up to you, but even if they do alight there, they will have to come overland to the village, right? Perhaps it's easier to keep all our forces together.
Right. Well, Galthak, Kai, do either of you have any ideas for things we could do to prepare right now in here?
Oh, the people here are setting up some makeshift defenses, right?
Yeah.
Some barricades and the like. Well, we're looking to redirect people, and we want them to go one way only. I'm pretty sure we could sharpen up some pretty hefty spikes and wedge them in the ground and force people to go one way rather than another.
You can try and get that done as quickly as possible.
Yeah, there's plenty enough trees in the area. I should be able to carve some stuff up. Shouldn't be too bad. Unless we
you can
have
head on up
anything
to
else
the.
that needs moving as a higher priority.
No, the people are sort of getting anything that's solid and putting it in the way. But as you look over to the water, Kai, you'll see a raft being put out from this boat. It begins to come towards the town. Standing on it is one man. As he gets closer, he doesn't appear armoured. He doesn't appear to be holding a weapon. He appears to be leaning quite heavily on the edge of the boat. And as he gets to the beach, you notice that he doesn't look like a raider at all. The man is wearing only a pair of pants and a sort of rough blanket tossed over his shoulders. You see that he's missing an eye and he has a nasty scar down the side of his face. He stumbles onto the beach. Who's in charge?
Point at Verity.
Yeah.
Verity sort of hesitates for a moment before stepping forward. I am! The man says, I was taken at Earthen. I'm to be a messenger. Surrender all the villages, they say, or everyone here will die. Verity sort of almost laughs. We won't be surrendering our village. They told me to tell you that you have half an hour to light a beacon on the beach to say you'd like to surrender. Otherwise you all die. And he just sort of nods. Verity looks at you all and, for guidance almost, as you expect the man, we won't be surrendering. What can you tell us of them? They didn't treat me well. I was in darkness. They hurt me, but they asked no questions. They demanded nothing of me. Until today.
They just kept you on the ship this whole time?
I believe I was on the ship, yes. I could hear the sea sometimes. But I was in darkness, and I was chained. And I was hurt. The days, they blend. I don't remember them. I went to bed. In my home in Earthen. I woke up on the boat. In darkness. Always darkness. And he sort of stumbles forwards. Like he's very weak.
Luca's gonna get his binoculars out so he can try and read lips of this conversation.
I will relay this information to Luca.
Yeah, it's fair to say this conversation's being relayed.
Karina
Karina would have given you her spyglass.
Oh, awesome.
Luca, so if you want to be able to look at the boat specifically from here. It is difficult because you're staring directly into the sunset. No, wait, the sunset's in the west, right?
What an inconvenience.
Yeah, no, okay. I can never do east and west. The sun's setting behind you, it's absolutely fine.
So what does he see on the boat? What's going on in there?
Give me a perception check, Luke.
That's a 29.
Damn.
You see people milling about on the boat. A few have short bows, a few have spears, a couple have swords. There appears to be one man in charge. He's cloaked like some of the wizards were that you saw before. But they don't seem particularly active. They don't appear to be doing much of anything, really.
Does anyone look possibly eyeless?
No.
What was this man's name who was sent on the rope? Good sir, what was your name?
Lagan.
Lagan. Do you have any sort of insight as to what they mean by "we will all be killed"? Are they just going to attack, or do they have some other means?
I don't know. But they seemed confident.
I think we should just send him up to the watchtower with the rest and continue preparing our defense.
Verity sort of... Okay. As the man begins to walk past you all, though, you notice that his sort of... his back sort of arches backwards. And you notice a little sort of serpent of lightning wrapped around his throat. And it just... And his neck breaks to the side, and he falls dead in front of you.
Oh,
If
I hope.
Luca was watching very closely, he would have seen the wizard make a gesture with his hand.
I hope Jenkins didn't see that.
Jenkins saw that.
Oh no, he will remember this. Oh.
He appears to be writing in a notebook, if you look at Jenkins.
Yeah, good. All right, this is stressful. Gonna walk away from this body. I guess I'm looking
A
around.
couple of the villagers
town.
will come forward and take it away to be buried.
Yeah, I'm just looking around for good places to hide, good routes to be unseen, to get some good sneak attacks. That's kind of what Winona's doing, scouting around the town.
Okay. Oh, that is not what we were looking for. Misclick, sorry. As you're all sort of setting up in place, Verity sort of turns to you and... We don't surrender, right?
Of course not.
No.
And we don't flee?
Why in the hell would we do that?
Just a feeling.
I have no intention of it.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else in the next 15 to 20 minutes?
So who else is here with us?
You have Verity, you have 16 soldiers. You also have 4 or 5 sailors, but Ankek has... his boat is sort of rocking in the harbour at anchor with a couple of the people. You have 5 or 6 villagers who have makeshift weapons, including the old man whose name you didn't get, but his name is Owen. Oh, I'm speaking as Jenkins.
Jenkins
And
got
what's
his
the
name.
rest of the villagers?
Jenkins took his name. Most of the rest of the villagers are up by Luca in the watchtower, trying to keep safe.
Barricaded in.
Well, sort of. The door's closed.
That'll
They're kind of hoping that you guys are going to protect them.
Yeah, just I thought, them having a barricade just in case someone manages to run past and Luca somehow doesn't manage to shoot them. But No, that's
Okay.
fair. Person in the tower should be enough to defend them. We hope.
Well, if nobody has anything else they want to... Does anybody have anything else they want to do in advance?
I want to check in with Jenkins before the fight starts. See
Okay.
what's his strat. He doesn't have any attacking cantrips, right? I think we established. I know he's got a Scorcher, which is...
He's got Control Flames, Minor Illusion, and Tiny Desk. That's probably not going to come in very helpful during the fight, is it?
Great. If we need a note taken. I think talking to Kai also will advise Jenkins to maybe stay with
Jenkins
Kai.
is following Kai around.
Perfect.
Jay has very
Yes.
kindly been moving him as well, which is very helpful.
I have control of the token, so...
No, you will do.
Yeah.
You will do, yeah. But no,
I
if...
guess I would
I'm going.
try to give him a little confidence. Kai is very good at keeping all of us safe, and they will do the same for you.
Well, as the sun begins to set, we're going to take 5. As the sun sets, are there any more preparations that you are all doing?
Want my damn javelins to work properly.
Doesn't Jenkins know Greece? Or I know that kind of backfired on us last time. But maybe we could use it.
it's quite a large space for him to try and put it in. Okay.
All right,
Um,
no.
Wait, so how much is the range on Greece again from this Jenkins fella?
It's like 15 feet area effect, which right now he's got nowhere that he should put it. One thing you will notice, though, is that ship appears to be somewhat obscured by a cloud. As one of the wizards finishes casting, as the sun begins to drop below the horizon, Luca, as you look out, you notice that the ship is now obscured in fog. But you are able, with your sharp sight, to make out various people alighting on the coast. Perhaps 7 or 8 people. And you notice that at least one of them is a wizard. I'm assuming
My
you-
range
you-
is 600 feet, right?
It is?
Then if I know they're enemies, I'm just gonna start shooting.
Okay. Just before you do, however, though, a couple of other things do happen simultaneously to this. Out of what appears to be nowhere out in the ocean, those sharp-eyed people will see little tiny ball of flame floating in a giant arc towards the village. And as that happens, I will ask you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh no. Is that where you guys are standing? Jenkins and Kai?
We'll find out in a minute.
You don't want to get into an alleyway like me?
You can move. I'm missing Galthak and Kai. I'm missing Kai.
Damn.
What was it you said was heading towards the village?
2 tiny little balls of flame.
Where the hell did the balls of flame come from?
Out in the ocean somewhere.
They probably
I'm not
have
sure
little
where.
invisible skiffs or whatever the word is.
Fair.
And as the combat begins, Luca, you're shooting out, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, make your attacks.
Cool. It's an advantage, right?
Is it?
I crit initiative.
Oh.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't Hunter's Mark.
No, obviously.
That would be broken. However, I will favor foe. I'll be aiming at the mage. Because that's just a smart thing to do.
Okay.
Um,
You will need to roll straight if you're attacking the mage.
Why?
Because you would otherwise have disadvantage if you didn't have advantage.
Why?
Because I say so.
Okay.
I don't want you want me to say, like, he's got an effect on him that gives you disadvantage. Let's put it like that.
Does that help?
Okay, so he's cast, after.
It's nothing that you would know of.
Or blur.
As a character.
Or mirror image.
Just get on with it, your straight attacks.
And I will sharpshooter.
Okay. You have to sharpshooter, I think, at that distance, don't you? Or is that not? I don't know, I'd have to read sharpshooter. I haven't got time for that. Anyway, you're sharpshooter. Great. Go ahead. All right.
No, sharpshooter doesn't do anything about distance.
It does. I'll read it. Anyway, go on.
It doesn't. That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
That's 21 piercing damage and another 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I'll use Vero's reaction to add d6 of lightning, which is 3 lightning damage.
Cool.
And then I will sharpshoot again.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't. You don't have to use sharpshooter, but attacking at long range no longer imposes disadvantage on your ranged weapon attack rolls. So sharpshooter does do something for range, something quite integral.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
That's 16.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing damage. And that's 8. Because the paper throw only happens with
16 piercing damage?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. At this moment, 2 little tiny balls of flame land within your within the village and rip outwards with a burst of loud sound. There we go. I think the first one is hitting no one.
No.
And the second one is hitting everyone. That's good, isn't it? I need a dex save from the lot of you.
That's not right.
Wait, what about Jenkins?
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby, it was on a 2, which you know was a natural 20. Well, let's do flips and shit. Jenkins, no! God, no! God! Give him the nat 20!
He's alive! But he's not doing very well. Those of you who got below a 14 will take 7 fire damage. Those of you who got above will take... those who got below 14 will take 14 fire damage. If you got above, you will take 7.
Okay.
You also notice as a couple of the village houses made of wood begin to burst into flame. One of the villagers comes running out of one of these buildings where they were hiding. His back is on fire.
I thought we said everyone go to the watchtower.
No, some of the villagers with weapons stayed to fight.
Oh, I see. He was hiding for a fight. Okay.
Yeah. Luca, an arrow comes up at you from a long, long way away. That's an 11 to hit.
No.
And 8 to hit, which of course won't.
No.
Okay. After that, Kai, you're up.
God, Jake.
Okay, so which buildings are on fire?
Most of them. Sort of all the buildings in that kind of area.
Oh boy.
It's not
Okay.
looking good.
Okay.
Like, they're
well,
not aflame enough that you have to run away from them quite yet, but they're aflame enough that it's a problem.
it's a problem. Okay, I'm going to cast Create or Destroy Water.
Oh, I love that for you. You make
I
it
got
rain
it with
30,
Cleric List.
30 feet.
Yep, 30-foot cube.
Does it have to be centered on you?
It does not.
Cool. Yeah, it starts sort of raining from the sky, and your water is battling the flames well.
Cool. So that's my action. Bonus action, gonna call out to Winona and Galthek. Go and get him, you two. You got it.
Okay, Mom.
That's actually a question I got to ask. Did I actually have temp HP, or did I
11
not have
temp HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You were truly inspired.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Fool.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Does that conclude your turn? Hi.
Yeah, I essentially just call out to them. I'll take care of the fire.
Oh, that was an inspiration or anything, or was it?
It was.
Oh, yeah, both of you got inspiration.
Okay. Two great green clouds of smog begin to move out towards you all. They're moving very slowly, but you just hear Jenkins, oh no, that isn't good. Not good. Definitely not good. This isn't good.
Jenkins, please, chill out.
It's okay, breathe.
Who's got this?
I don't think it is okay. That's him saying that to you.
Oh.
Jenkins, how would you rank your HP?
Sorry, what?
How would Jenkins rank his HP?
5 out of 8. That's how he'd rank his HP. But he's not telling you it's not good for him. He's telling you it's not good for any of you.
I know, but I was
Okay.
mostly worried about him.
Okay. And that leads to our little jolly merry band over here. We are going to move up. And Winona, it's you. It's you.
Oh my gosh, already? Okay. Okay, there's some fog clouds coming towards me.
I'm moving very slowly.
These guys just moved on their turn?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm surrounded by buildings that are on fire.
I'm gonna be real with you. There aren't the exact number of enemies there. I'll deal with that when they get to you. Because Josh is picking them off and I can't be bothered to zoom in.
Okay. I'm so thankful to Luca. Yes, I'm going to get out of here, I think. Can I cut through these buildings, or would I have to, like, run?
You can run through the buildings.
Okay,
Kai's rain is keeping them at bay a little bit. Like, they're not gonna get any worse yet.
Okay.
How long does Create and Destroy Water last, by the way, Kai?
A turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a concentration. It's like
No, I didn't think so.
instantaneous thing.
I was just double checking.
I mean, I really can't,
No.
do too much at this point. Can I perhaps hold an attack if someone comes within my range?
You want to attack the first enemy that comes within range?
Ugh, when you say it like that, it's like kind of pressing, but I think so.
Makes sense. They can't attack you either, remember that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Wait, hold on, I'm trying to move. I do want to get out of here, but I want to go like.
Okay.
Wait, no, undo that. I'm sorry. I don't want us to be grouped up after we just got a fireball launched.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I will just use my turn, I think. Yeah, just get out. Can I do that? I want to be behind this building, but Galthak's big body's kind of.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Fine, I'll slide over.
Thank you.
absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
I'm gonna go right there, hold an attack for the first enemy within 60 feet.
Okay.
Which is
Cool.
like almost here. Yeah.
Okay. Moving almost out of nowhere, two boats appear to sort of. You see their nose like pierce through an almost non-existent veil. Oh, one of them's gone all sideways wangled on the way in. And as they move in, they sort of bank quite sharply. And those of you who are looking will notice that they have catapults on the sides of the boat. And as they hurl the catapults towards you all, I need, apart from Kai and Jenkins, I need a dex save from the rest of you. Not both,
Thank God.
As the hot ash that they launch goes on the wind towards you all.
I'll do the save.
Then bank, and you notice a second sort of shorter range catapult fire big rocks at Ankeg's boat. And then they begin to go out towards the sea again. Dex save, please, both of you.
22.
Winona and Galfak, 22 and 16. Both of those are a success. You take no damage. But you do see 3 soldiers with the ashes sort of getting in their mouth and their nose begin to choke and splutter and burn out, and one of them falls over dead.
I see what you mean about us being the most capable people in the world.
Yeah.
These guys all have like 4 HP.
Well, even if they don't, right? They caught all the ashes in their throat. They don't know what to do. Verity sort of comes and ducks down next to you, and you see he's got a shield in his hand. And as he ducks down, he says, "How do we fight back?"
Can't.
For the time being, the only way to fight back is with range.
They're raining hell on us. What do you mean we can't fight back?
If we don't have anything to hit them with range, we can't fight back. The only thing we can do is wait until they advance.
He sort of looks over to Jenkins and, "What of you, wizard?" Jenkins, I can throw something towards their ships, but I can only do it once. He sort of looks at him and, "Well, what are you waiting for?" Jenkins, okay.
That's not a good idea.
You don't think he should throw big danger towards big ships?
To the ships? Or do you want to... Can it reach that far, I mean?
That's what he's saying. He can throw something once, but he doesn't really know what it's going to achieve. He's never cast it before.
Oh,
Well, what the hell is it?
Didn't you say it was Agonizer Scorcher?
It's similar to Agonizer's Scorcher, yes.
I don't know how that works, but...
It's a 30-foot line of flame, but...
That's not...
he can place it in the distance. He doesn't have to do it from him.
Oh.
I can try, I
Set
guess.
fire to the deck.
If you were trying to funnel them a certain way...
Jara said I should use it under the water.
Ooh, there's an idea.
I don't know what it will do.
Probably make a big steam cloud that'll obscure their vision.
Verity sort of looks at you and...
What's there to lose? Give it a shot if you want.
Make it harder for them to see. That's what we want to achieve with our big... Oh, go ahead and do it. And Jenkins will go ahead and do it.
It's just a boy!
Yeah, he is just a boy, and that is not a lot of fire.
Verity.
He was told it was an adequate replacement for Corina. He was wrong.
Oh my God.
But as this line of flames sort of goes under the water, you will notice that actually it does something quite a lot more substantial than make some steam. As the water begins to boil upwards, the ships are tilted backwards on their side and back.
Whoa.
Some of the soldiers around the boat that Luca can see seem to fall from the boat. But there is something that you guys are hoping for a little more than that.
Are they dying? Can they not swim? Ooh, hell yes!
Oh!
One of the clouds of green mist is disrupted.
Thank it! Go off, King!
Okay. Well, that's a lot more than I was expecting. When you said throwing something at the boat, I was expecting a spark to do almost nothing. That's impressive. Good.
Luca, that's a nat 1 to hit you. Jenkins, thank you, I can't do it again.
Althak, I told you, had faith in him.
A nat 1 to 7 to hit you, Josh. I'm not gonna hit. The cloud rolls inwards Galthak, you're up.
Well, let's hope we can do that tomorrow. Once a day would be great. Well, for the time being, the only people that we've seen are the ones landing on the coast, yeah? Over this way.
Mm-hmm.
Well then. I'll advance over to here.
Okay.
Get my javelins ready.
Give me a perception check. No, not from there. You can't see anything from there. Yeah, go on.
Okay, that's fair.
I know that I've removed the lines of sight, but you are hiding behind the house right there.
Yeah, basically what I want to do is I want to be able to sort of peek out and launch a javelin when I can sort of gather someone's close enough to have a good chance of actually hitting them.
If you want to ready an attack for when they come close enough, you will have to stand in a place where you can see them.
Okay, in that case I'll just shuffle up there and...
Give me a perception check.
It's 23.
You notice they've stopped. And the front line, especially those with bows, seem to be making a line around two wizards who seem deep in the midst of casting.
I'll relay this straight back to the group. Spellcasters. They're covering them. What's my range to them? 90. Let's see if I can disrupt one of the spellcasters. I will actually try to launch a javelin at one of them. See if I can make the hit.
You want to try and throw a javelin 90 feet?
Yes, maximum range 120 feet for me.
Is it?
Yes.
Holy
With
shenanigans.
disadvantage at 120 foot. So
They
I'm going
don't
to try
call
to
him
heroic
big arms
javelin
for
throw to
nothing.
disrupt the spellcast.
You want to try and hit one of the wizards?
Yes.
If you try and hit one of the wizards, they'll have +6 armor class. They're 3/4 cover. They're being covered by the people who are making a circle around them.
Well, in that case, if I don't hit the wizard, then
But it will hit a person. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll take a shot. If I don't hit the wizard, I might hit an archer. That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 will. I'm very confused, but I'll take your word for it. A 15 will hit an archer.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let's see.
Oh no, 15 will, sorry, a 15 will miss an archer. It does strike into his leather jerkin, but it doesn't seem to pierce it.
Ah, shame.
I'd forgotten to look at the archer's armor class as well as the wizard's.
Yeah.
But that concludes you, yeah?
Yeah, that's me for the time being.
Okay, they don't appear to come any closer. Luca, you're up.
Okay. Is the wizard still alive?
The one you shot originally?
Yeah.
Yes, just.
Okay, I'll shoot at him still.
Okay, sorry, I do need to... Oh, they left him behind, he was nearly dead.
Wow!
That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah? That'll hit.
Aim.
That's 22 piercing
He's
damage,
very dead.
plus another 2.
Oh,
24.
sorry. Oh, because he's your most favourite of foes. Yes.
Yes. And then are there any other magic users about?
There are two wizards in that circle being surrounded by archers and fighters who are trying to protect the wizards. You don't think you'll necessarily be able to hit the wizard, but you could hit one of the people protecting them. There also are a couple of casters on the boats out to sea.
Oh. Shit. That was just the one boat we were dealing with.
I missed everything you just said.
Sorry, I was saying to myself, I thought it was just the one boat we were
It was, and then two boats broke through what appeared to be like a veil. And as they did, they slung catapults and then banked and started to pull back out to sea.
Yeah. So I'll show one of the wizards on one of these boats.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll miss, I'm afraid. And that brings us to this pathetic archer who will make a shot at you from a mile away. And then he'll shoot a second time at Galthak. 15 to hit you, Luca.
And
And a 7 to hit Galthak. Kai, you're up.
Okay. So this cloud of something or other gas. Is it on the move?
It's moving towards you very slowly.
Okay.
And according to Jenkins, it's not very good for you guys.
Okay. It's like straight north or more or less.
It's moving directly at Galfak.
Oh.
It was fired from this boat.
Okay. Not the angle I was going at. Okay.
No, the other one was moving towards you guys, but Jenkins disrupted it.
Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out the position I need to get into. Gust. I have gust of wind.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Because, like, I know I can't directly cast that to spell the whole thing, but, like, I can make a line so that it just disperses when it gets to it. So I'm just trying to figure out
Or blow it towards the enemies over here.
Yeah. Well, it'll disperse it. I can't redirect it.
Correct.
Ah.
But, okay, so 5, 10, 15. So it's kind of moving like this. It's 30. Yep. All right.
You can't reach it yet, though, can you?
Oh.
What's the range on gust of wind?
So it's from south and it's 60 feet.
Oh, it's 60. I thought it was 30. Okay, yeah, definitely.
Not long. 60 foot long and 10 foot wide. Cast that. Here we go.
Which is interesting. I'm not sure. You're trying to. Yeah, bear with me a second. I've got the wrong tool out. Like that? Yeah?
Yeah.
What I'm interested into whether you think it's going to disperse the whole cloud or like break a gap in it or.
Well, the idea is that it's not being casted at it. It's creating a line in front of it, so that when when the gas moves, then it'll disperse.
I love that for you. That is genius.
Nice.
Okay, I see where you're going now. Any bonus action from you? When you do this, Jenkins sort of says it. That's most powerful magic. Why have you left me behind? Those are his two sentences. Is he to join you, or is he to stay over there?
At this point, I think it might be safer he's over there. He would hide somewhere.
Good luck!
Thanks. Bonus action was that? Yeah, that's kind of. Should I give an inspiration to Jenkins?
Shout at Luker if you want.
Oh, do I got the range? He's
Yeah,
within 120?
Yes, exactly.
Oh
my god!
Yes. Just a distant shout. Luca, strike true!
It sort of comes to you as if on the wind, and you just sort of hear it like it's Mufasa in a dream, you know. Luca, strike true. You can make use a reaction to make an attack.
Just like, what?
But you may use your reaction to take an attack.
Yep.
It is ass.
Oh, what now?
Yeah, no, you can use your reaction later.
You can react a little later.
I don't know if I can save it. Yeah, sure, I'll use my reaction.
Okay, are you shooting at the guy on the boat again?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, you're at straight roll, please. No, wait, why are you at... Yes, you're at advantage, but you're at disadvantage. Yeah, straight roll, but you have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, and what is the D for the Bardic
8.
Inspiration?
It's an 8.
Yeah. It's a date.
That's a 22 to hit.
A 23 will hit.
Yeah, before I just said Dex.
That's 20 piercing damage.
Yeah, you see this sort of... he had this sort of shield up on the boat that was blocking most of what was coming towards him. You see your arrow just plunder straight through it, and it hits him sort of just above the hip in the gut. And you see he wrenches over. But he does continue to mouth the words of his spell. Does that conclude your turn, Kai?
Yep.
Okay. You see the two wizards at the center of this circle sort of raise their hands, Galfak, and then place them on the ground. And this roiling cloud comes towards you. It's a cloud of flame, a cloud of fire and ash and dust. And it's big. It's really big. And it starts to move out towards you. Bear with me a second. It really annoys me that you can't roll spell damage on people's character sheets. Or with monsters. Yeah, I need a dex save, please. Galfak.
Oh.
And you can most definitely see this.
16.
A 16 is a fail, I'm afraid.
Fucking shit.
Okay, you will. Sorry, it's meant to be there.
Yeah.
You can if you want. You can use your inspiration if you wish.
Yeah, it's D6, yeah?
Okay, yep.
Eight.
A D8, D8.
Oh, D8, okay. Sorry, let me just roll that. D8. Wow, we rolled a 1 on a D8. Fucking hell, I should have saved to the D6, shouldn't I? Jesus. Alright, that's a fucking 17.
A 17 is a success. You'll take 17 fire damage.
Reduced to 0.
But
Wow.
you notice that these burning, swirling ashes and flames begin to lick up the buildings. They begin to cover the ground in ash. They obscure your vision, and the smoke as it swirls begins to catch on different bits of the wood of the village.
Oh no, you've been Pompeyed.
The
Have indeed.
savage. You notice that some of the soldiers start sort of running outwards from where they were posted in that direction. They're pulling back. A second one of these green clouds, again, the previous one, obviously you saw before, begins to move out from this boat on the water. This one moving almost directly towards Winona, specifically, just because that you happen to be at the right point. And two sort of, this time you can see them on the boat, two sort of catapults throw up these alchemists' flames that fall down upon the, whatever you call it, upon the village. One here. No. Oh, why do I always have this fucking ruler on? Like, why it just keeps putting the ruler back? Okay, is anyone hit by those? Winona, dex save, please.
That's fine. How's Jenkins?
I don't know, where's Jenkins?
He's right here.
Oh shit! Jenkins,
No!
no! No!
What have you done?
What do you mean? He's right there.
He did succeed his save.
Ooh. I also got a 16. Reunited.
Okay, if you succeed your save, you will take 7 fire damage.
Hey, I don't think he had more than that.
He didn't.
Oh, Jenkins!
But he's not outright dead.
No, he's not dead. He's just down.
I'm going to help.
Oh, that's most unfortunate. What you hear from him as he
Why
crashes
is he
to the
like
ground.
a dignified butler now as he dies? Oh no.
Great. Alora is now watching from a distance as our party gets decimated in stuttering Wi-Fi on the plane.
Please.
That's good. The rest of the group stays still. Winona, you're up.
Oh boy.
Sorry, one other thing. These boats do also shoot at the Ankeg's boat in shore, and Ankeg shoots back. And the boats head down where they appear to vanish behind a veil. You're up, Anona.
The ones with the wizards on them.
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, you've just reminded me. Sorry, we've got one boat out of combat. Oh no, it isn't. It is. You still see it, yeah? It's under the fog cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So you know it's somewhat there. Winona, you're up.
God have mercy. Okay, I'm gonna rush to Jenkins' side.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a healer in this universe.
No, you are not.
Buddy!
Do my turn.
I guess I'll... I was gonna, like, try to drag his body somewhere safe. But he's bigger than me.
2.5 times your height.
I know! Hold on. Wait a minute.
Do you not have a potion?
I don't think I do.
Oh, besides, I don't let you get potions in unconscious people's throats anyway. So let's not make an exception for Jenkins.
Can't we make an exception for Jenkins? I do have a potion! Can't we make an exception for Jenkins?
Oh, go on, then.
Yay! I pull the potion from my pocket and I...
You don't care about any of the other villagers and soldiers dying, but Jenkins is gonna live through this, right?
I promised I would take care of it.
Thank you.
Jenkins! Rope trick! The fuck out of here!
The rope with the fire is not a good idea. It'll make the... I don't want to be set on fire in my rope.
You'll be safe in your space. You'll be safe in your hole.
No, it's okay. Winston has a plan.
Who is Winston?
The bat!
Oh my word.
What?
That's his name.
You never told us the bat's name.
Well, I have now.
Wow.
So this just... He looks completely insane just saying that out of nowhere.
Yes.
Well, he's also pretty insane saying that Winston has a plan, right?
I mean, that too.
Yes.
What is Winston's plan?
We should run.
I think that's actually a good plan from the bat. I'm communicating
he says
this.
That the building that your friend, the Foxy guy, has up there. He is it's made of stone. It won't burn.
Okay, I'm gonna relay this information to the rest of the party telepathically,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. I'll have an int save, please. Galthak.
Int.
Wisdom, Galthak, sorry.
Wisdom? Okay, sure.
Okay,
18.
You can roll that again fast enough.
The wisest barbarian of all time. Yeah, nothing happens. It's Jenkins' turn. Jenkins sort of looks at you and looks over at these guys over there. And he's gonna get brave.
What?
Briefly.
Do that, Jenkins. What is your plan, Jenkins?
He runs up and he begins to sort of... Awesome. You notice him hesitating. And then he comes running back. I can't dispel it! It's too strong! And then he begins to bolt.
I told you that! You're great, Jenkins!
He tried to cast a spell magic. He didn't get a high enough Arcana check. Sorry.
Shit.
He didn't mention knowing to spell magic. I just want to say on his list of spells.
He doesn't. It's the staff he's got.
What? He doesn't even know what his staff can do.
Oh, he knows what it can do. He just didn't bother telling you because he asked what he could do. Anyway,
why didn't he rope trick like I told him to? Go into the space.
Because he does not want his rope to burn and for him to be tumbled out in the middle of a bunch of raiders in a burning village.
The
Probably
rope
a good
can
shout.
retract into the space, sealing it up. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Galthak, a 22
Guess
to hit
Jenkins
you.
wouldn't know that either.
No, Jenkins
22
is
hit, yeah, 22 hits me.
7 piercing damage.
Sure.
Galthak, are you raging by any chance?
No, because I was holding it off until I advanced. Or until they advanced.
Sorry, it's there. Galthak, deck save, please.
Yeah. That's 20.
Fuck.
Nice. That's 22 fire damage reduced to 0, right?
Yes.
As you stand in this ash, it is your turn.
Laughing off the ash like it's nothing. Do I retreat? Do I advance? Do I retreat? Do I advance? Decisions.
You're currently nearly blind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I can't see to advance, can I? That's not gonna help.
You got my telepathic message about running away.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to advance then. If everyone else is retreating, I shall pull back.
Yep.
Which would be in the general direction. Can't really see.
Yep.
Can you pick up Jenkins and get him out of here, by any chance?
Not yet.
Or pick me up, actually.
Jenkins goes first. So, yeah, okay. The creatures over there seem not to move. Luca, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Are there still... I mean, obviously the two ships have gone now. But the mages that were, like, guarded by the warriors over there, are they still guarded?
They are still surrounded, but they seem to have finished their casting. You can try and break a shot through to them, but it's going to be difficult.
Then I'll just aim for the ones surrounded.
Yep.
It's a 16 to hit.
16 will hit an archer at the front. Yep.
That's 21.
Poor guy. Okay. Yeah, it takes him straight through the eye. He is dead as hell. You see a shot open up at the wizard behind him.
Okay, yeah, I'll aim for him.
Okay.
It's a 23.
That's good. That'll hit.
It's another 21 piercing.
Okay. You notice the wizard it takes him through the side of the throat and he sort of falters and begins to fall to the side. He looks severely injured, but the spell that they let loose doesn't seem to waver at all. Does that conclude your turn, Luca?
Yeah.
Okay. The clouds of acid and poison begin to move forward. As this one reaches the gust of wind, it will dissipate. This one moves 10 feet in this direction. One of the soldiers who was standing on the beach with a bow sort of and runs out the acid. He can't seem to manage to breathe within it. That guy is dead. Kai, you're up.
Okay. Fire gas is gone. Curious what will happen when the ash reaches the gust of winks that's about to happen. But it is like fire, right?
It's like swirling ashes, smoke, and flame all at once.
I wonder if water will disrupt it. Okay.
How much water will it be compared to...
Yeah, I think you'll be able to work out as a character that you might be able to, like, keep a small square safe, but you're not going to be able to dissipate the whole lot.
Yeah,
unless you've got a spell I don't know about.
Nah, because even with upcasting right now, I can only get up to a 40-foot cube.
Yeah, and right now this is...
60.
Yeah, 30 feet radius it should be. It is.
Yep.
But even if you could, like, you get the impression that just the smoke and the ash would still remain present. It's only the flame you'd get rid of. So it would still be difficult to see, difficult to breathe.
Right.
Etc.
Well, we're moving, so... I'm going going to move back here. And what
Gust of
can I
wind
do?
stays, right?
Yeah, the wind stays there.
Cool.
This is my concentration spell. What's my range on this? 120. Nope.
Is it something that requires him to hear? 'Cause
Yeah.
then it's double, right? Or
No,
is
it was
that
double.
120 doubled? Okay, yeah. Can't mock
Yeah.
a bitch from there.
Nope, I can't.
You can mock Galvac if you want. That's what I'd do.
Shit. Okay, well, fuck. Alright, who doesn't have inspiration? I'm gonna get this out of the way first. Galthic used his, I
Galvac
think.
uses, yeah.
Did Luke also use his?
I did, yeah.
Okay. So I'll for sure give Galthek and Luca inspirations again. And then Luca can use his reaction to attack.
Yeah.
I shall do so.
Yeah,
At the mage if I can.
yeah, go ahead.
That's a 21.
That'll hit.
That's 22 piercing damage.
He's severely wounded.
But Vero will use his reaction to add a d6
Nice.
of
Nice.
lightning. That's 2 lightning.
Hey! He's dead.
Yay!
As this arrow sort of reaches into the other side of his throat, he's like, you see he's like gasping for breath and nearly dead, and then the arrow just crackles with lightning and he falls down to the ground. One of the fighters just sort of lobs the wizard on his shoulder. Sorry, Kai, the second your turn.
Yeah, I don't have too many other options.
Nope, that's fine. Why am I always on this fucking ruler? And they begin to move back out towards the beach. Winona, you're up. Sorry, I forgot to mention. One archer stays up on the hill.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I wonder if we could have beat them if we had been on the beach. But I guess we'll never know. I'm dashing out of here.
Okay.
How far can I move? 30, so 60 with my dash? Wait,
Yep.
I can dash and then I can bonus action dash again. I'm so fast.
Yep, 90 feet. The fastest you've ever seen Little Gnome move.
And she's small!
She just goes charging out with these tiny little legs like Roadrunner. And genuinely, Jenkins sort of just looks at you and like, wow, that was the most impressive thing I've seen all day.
As I'm running, I'm like, ropes trick!
I'm okay. I have Galthak.
Oh, that's true.
Does that conclude your turn, Winona?
Yes.
Okay. It is indeed Jenkins' turn.
What is he plotting now? Jenkins keeps being brave. If it doesn't work, Jenkins, just hop on Galthak's back. What is he doing? That was a pretty good
Jenkins
intelligence.
tries to dispel again with this stealth, and he just turns to Galthak and it's not working. But if we don't stop it, the whole village is gonna burn. Galthak stoically silent.
The people are fine though, yes. People are fine.
Their livelihoods. The soldiers.
It isn't good. It isn't good, but houses can be rebuilt. Lives can't.
I can do this.
And try.
He turns to the incendiary cloud and he waits, starting to cast Dispel Magic again. You see the archer up on the hill. Why am I on the ruler again? How does this happen?
Where are you?
Anyway, you see the archer up on the hill. Sort of, he puts two of his arrows in something on the ground, and then as he fires them at the buildings over here. Both of these flames, both of them land with fire on the arrows. The buildings begin to burn.
Yeah.
Galthak, you're up.
Son of a bitch.
Winona is like telepathically yelling in your ear, "Get Jenkins out of there!"
Jenkins, can you cast on the move?
No, not this one.
Oh no.
I'm at the maximum range possible. I think. Okay,
right.
Technically he can move 5 foot. You can move him 5 foot. Which is here. Well, which I think is where he would have been anyway.
Yeah.
Just scoot him over.
Time being, I'll do the only thing I can do. I'm gonna give Jenkins one more shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I'm gonna hunker down in front of him, raise my shield, basically try to cover essentially giving Jenkins full cover and trying to give myself as much. Can I sort of kneel down and use my shield to try to give me partial?
No, I would say that in covering Jenkins, you have left yourself vulnerable.
Fine. Then
obviously, apart from the 2 armor class you get from the shield anyway, right?
Yeah. Then I'll just hunker down with the shield, and I'll grab my other javelin and hold it at the ready, just in case there's anyone that advances on us, and be ready to just lob this thing straight into someone's chest if they do.
I'll have that for you. The 2 boats. Where are we? Let's just see. No, they're not in the dynamic lighting area, James. One of the boats again comes through the veil. Oh my god, this is so difficult to do. There we go. Comes through the veil, and it again, you see it bank, and this catapult sort of launches this fiery ash, and it begins to take purchase on these buildings. As the rain, although it has wet them, it has not done enough to prevent the flames. And you see one man leap from the boat down onto the water, but he lands standing on the water. He has a torch in his hand, and he thrusts it down into the harbour. Just here, setting it ablaze, before the ship begins to turn out to the sea. Luca.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. And this cloud moves there. Luca, you're up.
If I can try and get to another mage, I will.
You killed both mages over there.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go for the foot soldiers then.
Sorry?
I guess I'll just go for the foot soldiers then.
Okay. Not the archer that's standing up there firing at the buildings?
No, that's too easy.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 7 piercing damage.
Yeah, you hit the guy who's carrying the mage on his shoulder. He doesn't appear to notice.
That's an 18.
That'll hit. You hit him just below the ear, back of the head.
That's 16 piercing and 6 lightning from Vero.
Yeah, you see that his hair is like crackling with lightning. There's blood pouring from his throat, and he just keeps stoically moving onwards as if he hasn't noticed. Though you know he's nearly dead. Kai, you're up. No, you're not. Galthak, deck save.
Oh. That's, yikes.
That's 41 fire damage.
Oh, I'm gonna use a reaction for that.
You're going to Stone's Endurance? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Not that for you.
And I'll reduce that by 15.
Okay.
So you said 41, was it?
Yep. And as it reaches the gust of wind, it begins to start to spiral round. It's no longer on its normal trajectory. It sort of swells a bit up and then begins to sort of curve round. It's distorting its shape slightly, almost pulling it like this and like this. Like it's like an oval shape now, as it sort of bends outwards. You may have prevented it from going into the village completely, as it looks like it might be pulling upwards towards the northwest now. Kai, you're up.
Toward the forest.
Sorry? Oh, towards the forest. Yeah, the forest is fucked.
More like.
Well, yeah, Jenkins is probably fucked too, but right now you've protected him. You've given him one more opportunity.
Oh my god, Jenkins.
Okay. These can be applied to ability checks. I'm gonna believe in Jenkins and I'm gonna inspire him.
He sort of resolutely stands. He's no longer behind Galthak. He just sort of stands, takes a step back. The flames are nearly touching his face, but... Well, right now they are touching his face because I can't grab the fucker. There we go. And he sort of steps back and... Go, Kai! I've got this!
Alright.
Or so he thinks. I don't think he can fail with a Bardic Inspiration, but he's done really well to fail twice already.
It's a rule of threes, it's heroic.
He's got it. He's got it.
And then you're just running?
Yeah, I ran and then action dashed.
Yeah, cool. Love that. Okay. That leads us to our group on the beach. That get in the boat and attempt to make their way out to the fog cloud. Winona.
Okay, where is Ankeg's boat?
It's the Pink X, although it's slightly out to sea.
Oh, okay, that's that boat. Alright.
Fuck's sake. I can't grab one without the other. There we go.
I mean, I'm pretty much... Not much I can do except believe in Jenkins.
Okay.
Now, Michaela believes in Jenkins. Winona does not. And so she is still, hollering at Galthak, because she's worried now for Galthak, too. So she's hollering at him to just pick Jenkins up and get the hell out. But
okay.
I'm also over here on this side, just watching to see things.
Give me a perception check.
Whoa, is something actually there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did, okay. 19.
Yeah, you see 3 men scaling the cliffs at the top.
Fuck.
And you see 2 more lower down.
Well, then I'm glad I didn't use my action believing in Jenkins, because one of them's getting a psychic blades to the face. And
you see they're all carrying torches. Not weapons. Well, they have weapons on their back.
Okay, wait, they're still scaling the cliff?
Those 2 at the bottom are. These 3 have made it to the top. Sorry, I'm zoomed so far out it's really difficult to, indicate.
Alright.
Because I need to be able to see, the whole fight.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to throw one at this fool over here.
Okay. Go ahead.
As I shout to Luca, they're coming up from the cliff. I will also tell that to Kai and Galthak telepathically. Ugh.
As you say this, an old woman opens the shutters at the top and looks out and... Can we help?
What?
She gestures and she's got like a cooking pot full of boiling water.
Yes, ma'am.
I love the idea that Winona's words are genuinely yes, ma'am. I love that. A 14 will miss, unfortunately.
Fuck's sake. Okay. I'll use a bonus action and try again. Wait, no, I have inspiration.
Yep.
You do have inspiration. You should use it.
I haven't used it yet. Yeah, D8. Is a 16 a hit?
No. Sorry.
Well, I did my best. Well, I'll try again.
One more bard level and you can just keep that inspiration.
I know, right? That's so exciting.
I can't wait for that bard level because I can't do anything right. I'm so flabbergasted by these guys.
When I was first one, like hits him and it does nothing, and she's just like, "Oh shit!" And she just throws the next one like sort of, it just flies off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, I'm going to just flip out, be freaked out by these guys, hustle back over here, let Luca know. She was really caught off guard. Okay, that is my turn. Oh my god, Jenkins. Please.
Jenkins steps up and
please.
His stutter, Galthak, you'll hear that his stutter disappears as he utters the words of the arcane incantation.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
It's a success, I think. He can't roll less than a 1. It's a D8, isn't it? Not a D10.
Yes.
That would have been a really good D10 roll.
Imagine.
Oh.
And with the reinforcement of Kai reminding him, the staff begins to crackle and shatters into tiny pieces, but the incendiary cloud stops and withers to nothing. He sort of looks over to Galthak and, can you carry me? And just sort of faints on the spot.
Yes, Jenkins!
His staff's broken as well.
Woo!
That's a shame.
Okay.
A price
Seeing
worth
this,
paying.
the archer up on the hill takes his first shot at the building next to Galthak, just here, and sets it ablaze. He sets his second arrow. He hesitates for a moment, and then looks at the prone body of Jenkins. And takes his shot.
Take that disadvantage shot.
He has taken his disadvantage shot. Jenkins isn't renowned for his armor.
Oh my god.
I can't block it either. Shit.
No freaking way. Hey. He was healed for 5. Actually.
Right?
Plus something, right?
He has 8 HP overall. He had 5 HP. He is unconscious.
Jenkins!
Yes.
1 HP off of dead, by the way. But actually, that arrow could never have killed him because 12 is the max damage. And with that, Galthak, you're up.
Right.
And you have been informed by Winona that there are people up behind the building trying to kill the citizens.
Right. Well,
The soldiers are also trying to help him get that way, by the way. They're like,
I'm
"Here."
gonna. Am I able to scoop Jenkins up as a free action here? Mm-hmm. Because I'm big enough and strong.
Jenkins is a free action. He's puny and pitiful. Don't drop his books!
No! He's our hero!
Okay, then I shall
He's
scoop
the hero we
Jenkins up, and
deserve.
I am dashing back. Let's see, it's there.
Yep.
Wow.
That's as far as I can get. A dash.
How have I got this fucking roller tool on again? I don't get it. It just comes back. Fuck! It's infuriating. Okay, Galthak, that's you, yeah?
And I'm relaying Jenkins is down, but I'm on my way. I've got him.
Okay. This berserker begins to crawl up the wall. And this one actually is going to charge out here into the open.
Foolish.
This... I can't even target him. There he is. No, I don't want to expand him. He's going to charge around the corner. And he's
shrink.
going to swing his battle axe at Winona.
Whoa, uncalled for.
Twice. Recklessly.
Uncalled for. Oh, you want someone to have advantage, dude.
22 to hit you.
I mean, yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
love that for you. 22 to hit you. Who are you giving advantage?
Winona.
Oh, wow.
Widow, did you set a reaction?
I do.
You may use your reaction to attack him, if you wish. With advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
Oh, you're not gonna like
kinda
this,
boss.
brother.
Damn.
Damn.
She
Too bad
killed
the
him, brother!
The damage was not that good.
Oh. And despite the fact that he is raging, the psychic damage cuts through. You will still take 12 slashing damage from his battle axe.
That's okay.
And he will swing again. 17 to hit you.
Yes.
9.
Whew. Okay. I'm still up.
You notice that the third one begins to sort of go round the building and starts trying to torch the bits of wood. An old woman reaches out with a pot and tries to pour boiling water on his head before throwing what looks like a candelabra at him and a pewter mug.
Yes.
Get him.
Luca, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot the guy who's trying to kill Winona.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to turn these nameplates off so I can actually see the characters. It's driving me nuts. Like, it's usually really helpful, but with small tokens, it's really not. Sorry, Josh, who are you shooting?
The guy who was attacking Winona.
Yep, this guy up front. Okay, go ahead.
That's a 24.
24 hit, definitely.
That's 19 piercing damage.
He's wounded.
Plus 5 lightning.
Oh my god, I can't put a wounded mark on him, he disappears. Yeah.
And if...
Oh, he's still alive.
Okay, then I'll just...
He seems to shrug off the piercing damage quite easily.
That's 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
It's 22 piercing damage.
Okay, he is severely wounded. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah.
Kai Azeroth, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Do we have like the rules with spells where you can cast a bonus action spell in this campaign? No. Okay. Just making sure.
That's only in the world of Mazraya.
Gotcha. Okay. Figured I double check.
No, that would be quite strong right now.
Fair enough. Whoa, what were those down there?
That's alright, that's the guards.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just they're going to become relevant in a second for the first time in this fight, so thought I'd get them in place.
Okay.
I don't know why they're all facing the wrong way.
They're so cute.
It's just how the token works. Sorry, Kai, carry on as you will.
Yeah, Jenkins is down. I'm gonna prioritize that. I'm gonna healing word him.
Nice! I like that for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yay,
Oh
9 points of healing, aka max.
His
Yes.
full health.
He's back up to full health.
Is Jenkins literally like level 1?
No! He's not level 2 either. He's used a level 2 spell, you know that.
Oh, right.
Cool.
And he's on fixed HP!
I'm gonna run to a tree and I'm gonna hide.
Jenkins is a prime example of why you don't put 6 constitution on a wizard.
Never.
Okay.
Obligatory reminder to to Roscoe.
Yes, exactly.
The ever fragile.
6 gone scary.
Yes.
Kai, if that concludes your turn,
Yeah, I'm using my action to hide trees and stuff.
absolutely fine. Miss Barrelite, you're up.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, this guy in front of me is pretty hurt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hit him.
He's on the
in
brink
melee.
of death. You have advantage to hit him,
I sure do. Oh, thank goodness.
because he recklessly hit you.
Ooh, one of those should probably hit.
A 24 will hit.
Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. Please. 11?
Holy shit.
Oh, no, that was just the site. 21.
Yeah, he is obliterated.
Good, I didn't want no opportunity attacks. Now I'm gonna... Wait, are these guys up the cliff yet?
Yep, these two are up the cliff. You also notice one that went round.
Yeah. I would really like to shove them, but I feel like they're barbarians and they're probably advantage on strength and stuff. So,
That is a good guess.
I'm gonna scoot back behind these shrubs
Okay.
and just...
You bonus action hiding?
Bonus...
Or are you throwing a dagger?
I think I'll throw a dagger.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll do
Straight
that.
roll
If
on that
they're-
one.
Okay. Oh, it's the bonus action. Ooh. 22.
Mm-hmm. 22 will hit.
Okay. That was not super great. I don't think I get the sneak attack, do I? So that's
No.
6
6
on
damage.
this first
Yep.
fella here.
Okay, but it's
Guys,
psychic damage, right?
I come back from peeing and you guys haven't casted the wish spell yet.
No.
We did. We wished Jenkins back to life.
They did do that. Does that conclude your turn? I don't know.
Yep.
Okay. Do you remember that guy who ran into the harbour and put a torch down?
Yeah.
He runs up the harbour into what looks like a small cave,
Was that always there?
and suddenly you hear this fiery explosion out at the harbour. Like he blew up a cave? There's no way he survived it. He killed himself to do it.
Is gunpowder a thing in this world?
No. But acid is, and magic is, right? So, and oil and stuff, so. You've seen them lob fire at you before in an explosive circle. But he's blown up a... yeah. Strange thing. Jenkins is up.
Yay! How you feeling, buddy?
Currently debating between Magic Mouth and Knock. What's the range on that, actually? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, Jenkins will throw a pile of grease down next to these guys who are trying to get up the hill.
Yeah, it's Jenkins. You are the king.
Yeah, that's... I don't know how useful that's going to be, but he'll lob it there.
I'm the one that's climbing up, right? So it'll be.
No, they've climbed up. Now they're trying to...
Oh,
but this is still a difficult terrain, so... Yeah. You notice the archer still standing over there. It's just constantly firing at the buildings. Galthak, you're up.
Right. It is.
You can put me down now.
Yeah, I'm putting him down. That's fine. he's on his feet, and I will look towards the guy out in the open. And I would like to take this time to rage. It's finally rage at long fucking last.
Yes.
And a 40 foot dash right up to this guy.
Oh dear, you're running him over again, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to try to bash his head in.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, so let's make this reckless. That's a swang with a flame tongue flail. It's 20 to hit.
Now hit.
That's 8 damage face the flail plus 2, 10, plus the 2d6 from It's 2d6 now of iron within,
The
I think.
2d6 of iron from within is bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, an extra 1d6 from iron. Yeah, that's 2 extra bludgeoning, yeah.
Okay, cool. You rolled 1d6.
Yeah, it wasn't 2, it was only 1.
Okay, cool. Yep.
I wanted to check, make sure it was.
Second attack?
Yeah. Second attack is going to be...
Wait, you get that? You use dash as an action, right?
No, I didn't dash.
Oh, okay,
Just
sorry.
ran up normally.
You just ran.
Yeah,
So.
23 to hit.
Yep.
That's 14 extra damage, physical.
Damn.
And another 10 fire damage, yeah?
No, because I wasn't able to ignite the flail.
Oh shit, he's a lot healthier than I thought he was. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
for the time being, that's me.
Okay, he will recklessly swing back at you with his great axe. Wait, you reckless at him, didn't you?
Yeah.
He will not reckless at you, I guess. 24 to hit.
That's fine.
And a nat 20 to hit. The first one will
Sorry,
deal...
Barbs.
Okay, the first one will deal 12 damage, half to 6. Silvery Barbsing, he will roll again. 13 will miss. As Kai shouts at him, he just sort of loses his grip briefly on the axe. And, advantage on... A Galthak would make sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galthak, do you want to use your reaction to bash him in the head?
Yeah, I would very much like to do that.
Straight roll.
Straight roll, okay.
Yeah, reckless doesn't apply to your
Oh.
Well, that works.
Oh my god.
You don't have a card, do you? That's just Michaela and Josh. Okay.
No, oh, sorry, I didn't roll an extra.
No, it's fine. No, you don't need to roll an extra one. It's,
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 12 plus 1, is that right? 13? Yeah?
Yeah.
Plus
the extra die
6 is 19, plus 8 is 27, because we use dangerous crits here. 27, half to 13. Yep. Cool, he is wounded.
Nice.
Luca, you're up.
Are there two soldiers in the stood on the grease?
Yeah, no, not quite. They're not quite there yet.
Then I guess I'll wait. Instead, I'll turn my attention to this guy coming up at the other side of the tower.
You can't shoot through the building. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was I thought it was in a watchtower and then looking.
Oh
down.
no! The building was locked up, so you've been shooting from over there. You'll have to walk around if you want to attack that guy.
Oh, how on earth have I ever been able to see anything then?
Because you're still on a high up bluff, right? And you've been looking down at the village that's much lower down.
Still, I was seeing people from all the way over there. That's pretty ridiculous.
You got a spyglass.
Not really, actually. Seeing somebody at 200 feet away is not hard in real life. Shooting them is.
When you're
Seeing them
use
isn't.
a bow and arrow. Bow
an hour? Yeah. Bow an hour.
Oh, an hour.
Go ahead. Take it, Ted. I believe you just turned into Charlie Chaplin.
Fuck yes.
Take a turn. Who are you shooting?
Dude.
I will attack this guy.
Cool.
That's a 16.
A 16 will miss, I'm afraid.
No.
And that'll miss too. My poor bow and arrow.
No.
Kai, you're up.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, for what it's worth. This moved 10 feet further. Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot. I knew I forgot something. Top of the round. This lot made their way over here. Kai, you're
Oh,
up.
hey guys.
Nice. Do action. I'm. Yes, I want to attack
Ooh.
for once. Let's target. Yeah, let's target that one. I'm casting Dissonant Whispers.
Nice. the least wise of barbarians ever has got an 18.
Why is this just my curse in this
curse on
campaign?
one character. You
curse
get
of
divination
barbarians.
wizard next time.
It's every barbarian that's.
I
wise as fuck,
am.
isn't it?
It's gonna be one of my characters for the thing.
Galthak, you also got an 18 on a wisdom earlier, so.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a plus 3 though.
Oh,
Oh, good.
8 psychic damage, is that correct?
On a failed save, and then...
It's half damage on a
Yeah.
failed save.
Does it say in the description?
I believe so.
it's... Target must succeed. On a failed save, it takes that much.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere, but it does take half
On a
damage.
successful... Okay. Okay. I did something.
Well, in all fairness, it's the same as doing 16 with a weapon, because he's raging, right? So it's
Yeah.
not as bad as it looks. Does that conclude your turn?
Yep.
Cool. They will... I guess they're gonna go and hit Galthak.
oh.
Yeah, they like that. Okay, Galthak, 4 hits coming at you. All reckless.
Oh,
23.
that'll hit.
7. I'm already halving these for you.
Okay.
14 will miss. 17 will miss. 22 will hit.
Yep.
4. Winona, you're up.
No, it wasn't bad at all. Great. Okay. What's this? I can't see what that fella's up to.
You saw him go round with a torch trying to set fire to the bottom of the hill, and you can hear an old woman screaming at him and throwing things at him.
God, that crashing scared me, this music. Ooh, I thought something shattered downstairs. Okay. I mean, are these soldiers, do they look okay? They look like they can help.
They're going to be very helpful when they get up here.
Great, then I will go for the guy at the back.
Yep. As you sneak round, you will be unseen.
Doop, 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 doop.
And as you walk around, you notice that he is attempting to set fire to the wooden structure in the corner of the building.
Oh no, you don't. Then I shoo, chuck a blade at his. Oh god, that was so close to a 2. Woo, 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. And because you're with advantage, you won't have sneak.
Yay! Not fantastic,
Nasty.
but it's something. 17. I'll give him 2, quick succession.
Vero's gonna use his reaction to add some lightning damage to
Yep.
What?
that. 4 lightning damage.
Nice.
Vero can do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, a second attack, yeah?
That's so cool. This one was even better.
Mm-hmm.
Take 1 more. I'm trying to knock the torch out of his hands if possible.
Oh. I'd have let that happen with a 1 higher roll, but not on that one. Another 8? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. He is severely wounded.
And I'm like, hey, cut that shit out.
Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah. Wait, how far did I move? I'm going to step back into the shrubs, though,
Cool.
as I
Yeah,
yell at him.
absolutely fine. That brings us to Jenkins. Jenkins sort of begins to sort of start measuring, and well, I'm not sure, but I think if I just excuse me, sir, one moment, and he sort of walks around the guard, and I think that I think just about line this up, and he will catapult a rock at their heads. Unfortunately, it just keeps on flying all the way out to sea. Pathetic, useless piece of shit.
Come on, Jenkins! God
The
damn
archer,
it.
again, just keeps firing over there. And Galthak, you're up.
Thanks. I would like to speak that command word and ignite the flail this time,
Yep.
because I can finally do that.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I've been wailing on originally, the wounded one.
Yep.
Let's reckless the hell out of him.
Mm-hmm.
First swing is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
I don't think you had to reckless, right?
He did on
Yeah,
that
but-
one. Because
Yeah,
Ace didn't
20
reckless him.
damage.
Yeah, that's enough to
Damage
kill
is,
him.
Nice.
Right. Okay, and then I will look around to the next one who decided to attack me and go swinging once more.
Yeah.
That's going to be 26 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 9 on the flail itself, 8 on the
Got it.
fire, so
12,
that's
yeah.
17. It's 2, 19. Yeah,
Cool.
19.
Yep. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, feels good.
Okay. Well, it's finally these guys' turn, and I think between them they can kill the 2 left remaining enemies. And as you guys are able to fight off the last of the raiders, I think it's fair to say you'll eventually go and deal with that one archer. But as you get close, he leaps into the water and attempts to swim out to sea, to this mystical boat in the harbour. But as this fight concludes, Verity sort of turns to you all. How did they know?
No, what?
The cave in the harbour. I thought only those in the royal family and a few other soldiers were aware. The stores of food there.
Why we? Now hold on.
Okay, good. I thought they were just going to continue playing the pronoun game. Just not tell us what this is, what they're talking about.
The piles of food there were vast. Really vast.
Okay.
Attacked just for the stores?
Why did only the royal family know about it?
And
Was
a
it
few
like
soldiers.
a hidden? Was it like a hidden thing in case an apocalypse happened and then they could just hide out there, like a bunker?
No. There are caches of these against, well, times like these. Provisions put aside for those families that get raided. Those villages that get raided. Not systematically like this, but, you know, the raids that they've faced over the many years. We do our best to put things aside for the people.
Is it possible they could have scattered it beforehand and just happened upon this?
No. The entrance is well disguised. Or was. I don't understand how they could have known.
Well, we've observed they've been able to get surprisingly close without being seen.
That
They could have had all of the scouting in the world.
Well,
I hate
Right
to
on their own
suggest
premises as
this,
well.
but isn't the obvious answer that someone gave them the information?
That would be the most obvious.
most of us don't even speak their language. They make
Well,
no contact with us.
Who were the 2 people who would have known about it? The royal family and
Some of the gods. The gods who stash it there. Maybe the sailors that took it there, but each of them would only know about perhaps one stash, right? So you might have 6 guards and 2 sailors that know of this particular stash, and maybe a couple of the villagers who are needing to tend it. But there are lots of these stashes up the coast, is what he's telling you.
well, the guards and all villagers wouldn't have anything to gain from giving out this information. However, the royal family are in a precarious situation.
All right. When at first I heard it was this town, I didn't even make the connection. Otherwise, I would have told you in advance. Whilst I have seen a list of every place that these food caches are kept, I don't think I could recite it off the top of my head. I think there are 12 or more villages. Perhaps only my father and perhaps Regal would have knowledge of this.
Boy, oh boy.
Regal is in charge of the stores, but
Well, why inform raiders? It would be far easier to have one man quietly fire these from the inside, no?
Is
If you were to just... Yes.
Maybe not. I'm not saying this out loud, but maybe Verity is the backstabber because he's bitter about being used all these years, and now he's trying to take his revenge.
But his
Are you telling me that telepathically?
His point does still stand.
I'll say it to you telepathically.
But his point does still stand, right? It could just be one man quietly doing this. Why send a whole raid in a village?
For the drama.
For the drama, for the intimidation, for the
sending
a message. Oh my god!
And to take the eyes, to take the eyes off of Verity, who's really doing it all.
Well, he looks suitably grieved.
Renena's taking furious notes right now. BT Dubs.
Verity sort of looks over to Jenkins and, well done.
Oh my
Didn't
god!
do too badly.
Jenkins, you did amazing.
That was quite terrifying, and I broke Court Mage Jarrah's staff. He's going to be furious.
Quite frankly, a staff's replaceable.
Yes, you saved a lot more overall. Look at the village,
Lives.
the people.
Jenkins,
Anything, I think he'd be impressed. I think he'd be impressed with what was done today. With that.
Thank you.
Jenkins, what is your subclass?
Here's his subclass.
I'd rather not speak about that.
He doesn't even have one.
He's a transmutation, what is it?
No.
Oh my god.
Typical.
Yeah. He's a transmutation, is it? But I mean, like, he can do this. I don't think it's any use, but he can do it.
Ooh.
Ooh. As he sort of looks back at you, he's like, Luca, what is happening? And he points at Vera.
What? Vera is evolving.
Look, Winona has her Pokedex out to see which Pokemon it is.
But realistically, Josh, what is happening to Vera?
So, as we are all aware, when you get to a certain age, your body starts changing, your voice starts changing, you start breathing lightning. You know, we've all been there. And that's just what's happening to me. No, boys, seriously.
And what does this look like?
I mean, I don't... So I kind of imagine it like a Pokemon that he's just like surrounded by like light and like lightning like crackling all over, and then like as soon like when the light disperses, it's like, what? Vero's evolved. Yeah. But I'll put in a picture in
how does Vera look? Yeah, but in general, how does Vera look?
And I'll describe it as well. Yeah, so he is obviously, I mean, I don't know what actual size it is. But he is...
Size of a horse?
Okay. He is huge. And I'm sure I said this.
Is he huge? Oh yeah, sorry, okay, no, he's not the size of a horse, he's big. Yeah, that is correct. So he's like an expanded version of Galthak. Like the, so yeah, he's much bigger than a horse, closer to an elephant. I'll explain later. It gets nothing fundamentally apart from size.
Okay, yeah, so I put a picture in the chat, but basically he has grown, obviously, huge, and his body is quite, not like thin like Eastern dragons, but it's like, it's not chunky, you know, and has like big horns coming out. His skin's gotten darker, like the blue's not as prominent as it was before, but you definitely like see like the little tints of dark blue on his scales, and yeah, I think he's probably like seeing this transformation on himself. He's probably like just strutting and like flying around, you know.
Yeah, very fair. And Jenkins sort of looks up and that's a little bit scary. He's not hungry, is he?
Thankfully, he doesn't like transmutation wizards, so you are safe.
I understand. But with that, you do all level up.
And we will conclude session. And I guess it's time for MVPs.
Oh my goodness.
So we come first to they who was lost. Josh.
My MVP is, of course, I'm gonna steal it from everyone. Is gonna be Kylan's inspirational conversations with everyone. Not only was it a lot of fun, obviously, for us all, but it's also nice seeing that kind of relationship building with everyone and becoming a bit more intimate. So yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree with that. Jay?
I mean, Jenkins finally getting that the spell magic was great.
I didn't think with a +4 it was going to be that hard for him to roll an 18. Jesus.
It was the drama. He had to fail.
I rolled like a
and
7,
his
a
weakness.
9, and a 3. I think the last one was a 17, which was still a fail without Bardic Inspiration. So yeah.
That's why he needed kind of believe in him.
That's okay. Jamel had the same issue once, didn't you, Jamel?
Oh my fucking god, Kiavo. Yes.
He had advantage and 2 attempts.
I failed.
And he only did a 14. It was pretty pathetic.
It was sad as fuck.
It was sad. But yeah, Jay.
Moment, though, because the guy died.
Jenkins was yours. Yeah. What about you, Jamel?
How do I? So, first thing I'm gonna say is trying to temper the whole sort of instincts to just go running in and just start battering the wizards when they're trying to cast, and it's like, no, okay, we gotta retreat, can't be suicidal. And having to fucking cover for Jenkins as much, like, that's a thing.
Yeah, it put you guys in a difficult spot, right? Because there was really no good answers. If you guys went down to the beach, they just would have not got off the boat.
I'm gonna have to give this bit really to just how much this group here just managed to make a fight that should have been really fucking difficult down a player and just seem not that difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, realistically, the only person who ever came close to dying was Jenkins, right? And if that was Karina, it wouldn't have been risky at all. Although Karina admittedly might not have been able to dispel the incendiary cloud. Maybe
it's fairly close to getting downed, but that's like the worst.
But that happens every time. Because everybody hits you, right? You're the big fat guy up the front.
Yeah.
And we did notice what happens when Galthak does go down, right? Is suddenly the dominoes start tumbling. But Michaela.
Oh my goodness. So many. Obviously, my boy Jenkins. When he popped off, wait, I wrote it down. Oh yeah, the first fireball that came in and almost killed him immediately. Yeah. And he only survived thanks to the inspiring speech from Kai. Was so incredible. And then Jenkins using his fire to knock over that boat and mess up that other wizard's concentration. I'm so impressed with Jenkins. He is my hero.
Please tell me that spell wasn't on the staff.
No. So he just has a different version of Agonizer's Scorcher. It's a line of flame out at a distance. It's basically that I didn't want to give him enough levels to have Fireball, but I also didn't want to restrict him to 30 feet of range.
Fantastic.
So it's just a him thing. It's not something that's readily available. It didn't compare to Karina just lobbing Fireballs from 10 miles away, but
Well, hey, it was something. I've got a couple of MVPs, but my absolute MVP goes to me forgetting to give you the name of the bat. And then Michaela's face, and I'm like, don't worry, Winston's gonna plan. And she's just like, who the fuck is Winston?
I thought he had lost his mind and was just had an imaginary friend, because he told me the name of his unseen servant.
That's why I'd forgotten, is I'd only given the name of the unseen servant. No,
I thought Jenkins had snapped.
Yeah. Secondly, you guys are pretty chill when I give you things that aren't really manageable. And come up with such great ideas. So Gust of Wind to deal with Cloud Kill, absolutely immense. Genius, Jay. Loved that. Garthak standing an Incendiary Cloud with 10d8 fire damage and just going, kind of alright, to be honest. That was pretty
that
big,
was another
pretty
one.
badass as well.
Wind.
Yeah.
88?
10d8, twice you took 0 damage from it.
Oh my god. I'm just shrugging like,
Yes.
this is nothing.
Hence why you took
Garthak.
41 the third time, right?
Oh
When
my god,
Galthak
yeah.
was a human shield for Jenkins, also, oh my god.
Well,
My heart grew
that was my absolute MVP.
precisest.
Was when Jamal was like, yeah, I'm just going to kneel down, like place the shield in front of him. And I was just like, oh, this is a moment. We're having a moment. Yeah, love that. And of course, the evolution of Pharaoh. And to the first person he's going to eat. He doesn't like transmutation wizards.
I'm so excited because obviously, like, this whole time I could have used Vero in combat, but the thought of a cat fighting is not my thing. So I've been waiting for him to grow, and now I can finally use him in combat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I can ride him.
But that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
Bye.
we will see
Till
you
next
soon.
time.
Till the next Nat 1.